live. The internet can totally see you now, it says. That's good news. Let's see. Okay, good. We are totally live. Now I gotta figure out where the link is to this.
Hi, it's my first time live and I don't know what I'm doing. Look, paint.
Here we go. Okay, here's the link. So I'm going to grab this link and I'm going to paste it to the Facebooks and stuff.
Okay.
I'll shoot it to you in a Facebook message to your phone so you can see it too. Hello to the people who may be watching. Since there's 2 people watching, don't know who they are.
I'm dancing for their entertainment in the meantime.
That's perfect. Okay.
Because we're going to paint today.
Messenger and to you. And here's the link coming to your Facebook Messenger chat.
Sweet.
And then I'm going to paste this on the Facebooks.
Look at that, it comes right up.
On the Facebooks, you know.
The Facebooks. It's by official. I'm really excited for today.
But not Barney.
I mean, you might look like Barney for a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Have you ever watched Adventure Time?
No, I haven't.
There's a character called Lumpy Space Princess, and she's just this big purple blob, and I feel like that's where we're probably gonna start today.
I mean, you know, make it work.
Paint, here's the catch with paint. Paint looks great when you're finished with it, but the first 75% of it looks like just terrible, so bad. Jade was with me when we got painted by Otto. Oh man, she might be mad that I'm saying this live. I'm gonna say it anyway. She was like, I know he's really good. And we both know he's really good. He's awesome. He's an amazing body painter. She's like, but I'm watching him paint, and I'm like, oh no. And she's like, and then all of a sudden he starts adding all these details. I'm like, oh, and it all pulls together. It was like, yep, that's how body paint works. Welcome to paint. Uh-oh.
Guess we got an echo problem. I'm going to try to figure it out.
I'm going to sit here and dance more. That's all I can do.
No, I know why. I got to go back here. Change audio. Let's go with that. Go here, change audio. Hopefully that fixes the echo. Hopefully the echo is gone now, or shortly.
Echo, echo.
Yeah, echo is bad. We don't want echo. All right, how's that for echo or lack thereof for those watching? Tim's watching, which is cool.
Hi, Tim.
How's it going, Tim? It says we have 4 people watching. We don't know who they are, but that's all right.
Cool, I'm cool with that.
Woo!
Woo! We're popular.
All right, so who's in the chat? Who's here watching? You should drop a chat. Oh, can you hand me my phone? I'm also going to Snapstagram it or whatever the hell we call those things.
Snapstagram?
Yeah, that's me being a dork.
Oh, the Snapchat stories on Instagram?
Exactly.
Okay, I'm going to call it that now. That's clever. The Snapstagram.
All right, I got you in the background there. Check that out. Noelle is here. I'm all shaved up. We're actually live at this link that's up here above my head. Check it out. She's going to paint me up big and purple, but not as Barney. Or maybe it's Barney. All right.
If you tag me in it, I'll just share that to my Snapstagram then, and we'll be set to go.
Perfect.
I'm going to start getting paints warmed up here. Does the generation behind me even know who Barney is?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I grew up with Barney. My dad still makes fun of me.
I never watched Barney.
I had a whole Barney vanity set for my...
Ooh, Anthony Day is here. My wife is creeping before,
Hi, Anthony!
before she goes off to work. Sandy's here. Tim is here. Tossmain. I don't know who Tossmain is. Siren is here. Siren X Slays.
She's the best. She just had a makeup contest that I won yesterday.
Ooh, that's super awesome.
I know. I was
All right.
stoked.
Okay, so comments are up here so we can see them.
I won't be able to see them because I forgot my glasses, so you're going to have to
Let
help me out.
me embiggen them more then, because I'm going to be taking my glasses off while you paint me. Which
Oh, true story. We're both going to be
we're both going to
blind.
be so blind. So, giant comment feed.
I miss you too, Anthony.
Oh, God. Where'd my mouse go? Is it on that screen? There it is. Ooh, jump to the bottom. Oh,
it's Chris. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Okay, I think we're actually...
You know, I should have known that.
You got it.
Oh.
You should have known that.
I mean, I should have, but he's got like 3 accounts in my defense.
Okay.
I'm giving away all his secrets.
Oh yeah, I can't, even with that big, I can't read those comments. Can you read them?
I can.
Okay. Somebody said hi. I think that Sandy said hi, Tim.
Okay, yeah, everybody's saying hey. Okay, cool.
Did we kill the echo, by the way? I hope I killed the echo. Either way, do you need to do anything to my face to prep, or are you just going to start slapping it on?
No, I'm going to slap it right on.
All right,
this
slap it on.
is what we're going for.
Okay.
Got that on my wrist here.
All right.
So we're going to make you super scary right off the bat.
Let's do it.
Have you been painted before?
Once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was it for?
Dan Holmes, he painted the back of my head like an owl. Looked pretty cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, I'll add painting the back of your head like something cool to my list of things to do in the future.
Okay.
I feel like I should almost try and paint half of your face so you don't look so terrifying right off the bat, but that's so much extra work.
No, I think you should make me look as terrifying as possible. I mean, I already shaved, which makes me look pretty terrifying all by itself.
It's crazy what it does. I had Chris shave when I turned him into the Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he didn't really have a big beard when we started dating. And then
Okay.
he shaved, and I was like, who are you?
When I came downstairs, Kim's like, oh my God, don't look at me. I'm not going to look at you for like 3 weeks. Tim said something. No echo is good now. Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad we got rid of that.
Chris says this is his troll account.
Your troll account. Shouldn't you be shit posting then, Chris?
Not if he doesn't want to sleep on the couch tonight. I'm kidding. Now he will, just to spite me.
Right, just to mess with us. Oh, God. I can't see it very well, but that looks crazy creepy.
Yeah, you're on your way. You're well on your way.
It's happening.
It is.
Oh, I see a purple something or other. Oh, he's working, he says. Oh, you know what I forgot to do was put on some music.
You wanna go grab that quick? I won't stop you.
Oh, God. I mean, I can just throw music on the robot in the box over there. The problem is you'll get copy striked with it, which we don't want to do. I have access to, but it's not for your channel. Crap. It's only for my channel. I don't know if we're going to be able to do music.
We're just going to have to listen to my terrible singing instead.
Yeah. Siren says, the something look.
The best looks look weird when they start.
Oh, okay. I am super blind without my glasses.
That's okay. I got this. I can see if I squint. I just look like this.
I can sort of make out the words if I squint.
So I have a menagerie of products today for anybody that's product curious.
Ooh, I'm product curious.
So this one is Wolf brand, which I actually picked up just because I was worried about not having the right color purple, which was a good concern to have because I did not have the right color purple to match your shirt today.
That worked out pretty nice.
Yeah, so, well, actually, Chris went and picked it up for me. So Wolf brand is a pretty decent brand. It's really affordable, and you can pick it up at, like, any, like, Bart's. Like, this was picked up at Bart's Party Store. So they're not expensive. They're totally usable. They're water-based. The other two brands with me are my other two favorites, which are Chameleon and Graftobian. So those two I use pretty heavily now.
I imagine all this stuff is on Amazon too.
So Chameleon, you have to buy from their website, which they actually ship right out of, they're both local to Wisconsin, fun fact.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so Chameleon ships out of West Allis, and you have to order on their website. Graftobian, I believe, does have an Amazon account, and I think you can get their stuff primed, but I'd have to double check. And they are actually based out of Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, no doubt.
So
that's super cool.
Yeah, they manufacture in New York. Their partnership is in New York, and then they ship out of. So yeah, they're both ones that you can kind of support, you know, local Wisconsin brands.
I grew up in Madison.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's where I was born in Madison, grew up in Madison, then left.
Well, why would you ever do a thing like that?
At the time, and even now, like, I really like Madison, don't get me wrong. It's a great city, and I like going back there. But it's a city, right? And cities have that sense of, like, sort of, you know, rush and urgency and you know, expense and all of that kind of stuff. It's pretty chill here in Wisconsin Rapids. And by and large, my wife and I both really love that. The downside is I'm here in Wisconsin Rapids, and most everybody else that I work with is not. The Angela, of course, whom I work with very regularly. Whom? I always get those two mixed up. Either way.
I'm no scholar.
Yeah. She lives in Stevens Point, which is like half an hour from here.
Is Stevens Point really that close?
Yeah, it is.
I'm so directionally challenged.
Yeah, it's like 20 to 30 minutes north, depending upon what part of Point you're trying to get to.
I'm at least a half hour away from everything, so
Okay.
I understand that. Everybody's like, oh, I'm going to Milwaukee, I can see Noelle. I'm like, yeah, if you drive an extra 45 minutes.
How close are you to Port Washington?
30 minutes. 30 minutes away from everything.
Dumb question.
We are the biggest small town in our area. Like, we have this huge high school. It's massive.
Okay.
And it's because all of the farm kids from a like 30-mile radius all go to the same school.
Okay.
Yeah, we're so podunk. We have drive your tractor to school day.
Oh, that's awesome. Have you ever watched Letterkenny? Oh, it's on Hulu, and it's...
Look up with your eyes. You can keep talking. I know it's
it's a little hard to think about it. So it's a show on Hulu, and it's these people who live in a town called Letterkenny in Canada that has 5,000 people. So they're self-described hicks, and it's a hilarious show. It's along the lines of like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and shows like that. Where it's kind of crazy, but the humor and the writing is like really smart and sharp. Kim and I just recently like binge watched all of the episodes of Letterkenny. It's great. It's super funny. So
that's
Letterkenny,
awesome.
Oh wow, I'm super purple.
Yeah,
Letterkenny,
look at you.
I highly recommend it.
Are you excited?
Oh god, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm creeped out, but I'm super excited.
Let's see.
I see Beth has joined us. I almost said Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Beth doesn't like being called Elizabeth.
Oops.
I can't believe I missed the what? Oh, the nod to your name. That's what I said. I kept giving the clue that the hint is in my name. Because really, the answer is my name.
And I was talking to Dave on the way here, and I can't remember, my friend Dave that was at Comic-Con that you met.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember if it was Dave or if it was Chris that came up with this idea that was like, hey, you should paint him like the dragon. And I was like,
that's a no-brainer.
That'd be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really surprised you shaved off this much beard for me. It makes my life a whole lot easier. Thank you for that.
No problem.
I'm just surprised too. You sent me that picture and I was like, oh, things have changed.
I think my superpower is growing a beard, so it's not really a big deal for me to shave it. Because, like, literally in 2 weeks, it's not going to obviously be a full beard in 2 weeks, but in 2 weeks, you know.
It'll be back again.
It'll be back.
I swear to God, my superpower is also growing a beard because every time I pluck, it just comes back.
We share superpowers.
I wish I could give my extra powers to you and you could just have them.
Just have,
but
like, the most luxurious superpower.
But, you know, my superpowers are really stubborn. They don't want to leave me,
Right.
no matter how much I don't want them.
What does Kim say? I saved the hair
So you can glue it back on.
So I can make a hair doll, did she say?
She said so I can glue it back on afterwards.
Glue it back on.
We can do that. I've got the stuff for that.
Oh, God.
You wanna...
That would just be creepy.
What I should have done is brought crepe hair, and we could have done like a Gandalf beard, and she could have come home, and you would have been like, "What's up?"
It's like beard in my belly.
That would have been great.
Oh, God, that would be funny. Or glue them to Brewster. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Oh, God, Brewster with all of my hair on him would look even creepier than he does already. No, he's a cute kitty.
I love kitties.
Purple.
Yup. Going in for that highlight though.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, that sounds super weird.
Yeah,
the bubbling?
Yeah. So I'm I'm mixing my
wild.
paints right in my thing.
Oh, okay, just
in
by
the way that
using
they tell you not to.
Oh, really? How come they say not to do that?
It can back up paint into your gun, but I really need to clean out my whole gun again anyway,
Okay.
so it mixes it so that I can get a light purple for my highlight.
Nice.
Ta-da! Have you been airbrushed before?
Just the back of my head.
Oh, okay. Same.
Mm-hmm.
I asked paint. I didn't really specify on what kind, I suppose.
Yeah, he did a bit of both.
I honestly think that's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's my personal, biased opinion. Trying to be conscious of not walking directly in front of the camera all the time. This is so exciting because it's not often I get to art up my photographers,
You can art me up anytime.
Yay! I think the only other photographer that I've ever arted up is Michael.
Oh, yeah?
And he won't ever let me live it down because I didn't give him instructions for taking off the prosthetic afterward, and he took off half his body hair with it. He was like, "Thanks, Noelle. I really enjoyed, fake ripping out my heart for the shoot and then actually ripping off all of my chest hair. That was really lovely. Thank you." Like, "Oh, you're so welcome. Next time, just use baby oil. I'm sorry, I'm an asshole." That felt way fancier than it was. I did that little spin and I was like, "Ooh, you jiving." Okay, now we're going to use these stencils. So actually everything that's in my airbrush is chameleon paints. Brewster would not be pleased.
No, he would not be pleased
But
at
it would
all.
amuse me, said Kim. Beth said it would amuse her too. Which kitty is Brewster?
He's the gray one.
The fluff?
No, the fluff one is the black one.
Oh,
Brewster is gray
yeah.
and white. You might not have seen Brewster.
Maybe not.
He acts like a big tough boy, but he's a total pansy. Especially when it comes to anything that he's not familiar with. He's out.
My cats are terrified of the airbrush, so.
Okay. Yeah, they would probably be terrified of it too.
Close. Yep. I find that most animals don't like it. It's the compressor. They're like, oh, heck no, lady. That sounds terrible.
It's not even that loud of a compressor. But I suppose for a cat, that's enough.
Yeah. My female especially is exceptionally skittish, so. And that's the sound of no more paint in the airbrush.
When we moved over here, we thought Rooster was going to be like, hey, this is cool, check this out, new place, all right. And he like freaked out. And then the one that we thought was going to be freaked out, Fizzy, the black one, he was like, cool.
Whatever.
Right, pretty much.
I'm good with it. My male cat has always been the more outgoing one, whereas my female's really skittish. And I actually feel really bad because I moved in with Chris a year ago, and my female cat I knew was going to take some time to adjust, but she lived with a pit bull once before, and then she lived at, I was living with Jade and her family for a little bit, and they lived with Jade's family dogs and was fine. Just would not adjust to Chris's dogs. Only within the last 2 weeks has she been coming downstairs.
Really?
So we just had the upstairs gated off, and she had the upstairs to herself, which is fine. It was more than enough room for her, but like, I was like, baby girl, why are you so skittish? This is really unlike you. Like, I mean, she's always been skittish, but like, holy crap.
Right. Speaking of Jade, I owe her a photo shoot. We should plan something with her when you get back.
For sure. I'll do anything with Jade. We're practically siblings. So. What were you guys thinking of?
Well, we met at the Pyramid, but I didn't shoot with her there.
Okay.
Which is also where I met you.
Yep.
And we talked about shooting afterwards, but then a whole bunch of us, I don't know if you came with or not, but a whole bunch of us went to get dinner.
I did not come with that day.
Okay. And that took way longer than I thought, so what I was going to do was get food and then meet up with Jade, and we were going to go shoot, but...
oh, I think she told me about that.
Yeah, but it just, the dinner took too long, and then I felt like I was going to face plant afterwards, so I apologized to her and basically said, like, I owe you one.
She's like one of the most laid back people you could ever work with, Sheena.
Yeah, I was super excited to shoot with her too, and I still am, so I definitely want to plan something.
She's a good model.
And I didn't realize that she lives until just recently when I was chatting with her on Facebook once, that she lives down by you, basically.
Yeah, we live at like 2 miles from each other, not even.
Okay.
Yeah, like if I'm having a night where I'm like, I really want to paint something, I'll call Jade and be like, hey, come lay on my couch. And like literally like some of the big paints that I've done that have been on like Instagram and stuff, I've put her lap or like her head in my lap and been like, just take a nap or something. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're really close. That's the one person in the industry warning you. You mess with Jade, our relationship is done. Look up for me. Look up with your eyes. There you go. Ooh, you looking scaly. You have really still eyes for a guy. Were you in theater in school?
No.
It's always the theater kids that are good at this. Oh wait, but were you like in an 80s like hair metal band or something?
No, I was not.
The 80s metalheads, they're good at it too. They're like, eyeliner, no problem.
Yeah.
I got this, no issues.
Oh, Ryan's on. Love the stencil work, have fun, guys, I think it says.
Hi, Ryan.
Oh, I didn't think about this. Should we open a window or two just for ventilation? Does that make any difference?
And I'm pretty much done airbrushing too, so
okay.
it's all going to be hand paint detail from here on out.
Okay, then it doesn't matter.
Unless it's bothering you, but
No, it's not
or
bothering
you can. It's not going to hurt you any. Like it's not
Right,
going to
yeah,
fume
no,
you
I'm
out or
worried
get you
about that.
high or.
Yeah, no, it's all good then.
Whoop, whoop. Okay. That is my favorite stencil already, and I haven't even used them all yet. Where do you think you'll go?
I don't know, maybe I'll stop at the library and say hi to Kim, and then maybe I'll go to the grocery store and just do a little grocery shopping for no reason, other than I look like a dragon.
What's up with that guy? He's
Right?
a dragon, duh. What's up with you?
Mm-hmm.
The hand paint work, I'll like hold my breath sometimes and then I'll get a little dizzy and I'll be like, why do you do that?
I do the same thing when I'm concentrating though.
There's certain things doing like eyeliner and mascara, I do the same thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Like worry I'm gonna breathe on people and they're gonna, I don't know, freak out. Huh, this is gonna go faster than I think I anticipated.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I said something big. We need to pick something
Up for dinner tomorrow if we're gonna go to Joe's. We could do senior beef with Swiss cheese on buns or baked potato chips if you want to go to town.
Okay, so now I have a reason to go grocery shopping.
No, you do. Ta-da! Ask and you shall receive.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite was going to George Webb's. I did a Batman shoot with 2 other girls.
Okay.
So it was Jade and my friend Amber, and we were Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and Lady Riddler.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to
that'd be
Webb's that
cool.
way. It was fun. You definitely got some stares that day, like full costumes, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any upcoming cons or anything planned?
I'm going to Doki Dokkan in Michigan. It's in July. That's all I've got planned for right now.
Ooh, I'll be home by July. Fun fact.
Hi.
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 Bye.
See you later.
What's up?
It just occurred to me that I'll have to ride my bike to the library to get the car to go to the store to go grocery shopping.
I can
Which
give
is
you
not-
a ride.
Oh, it's not a big deal. It's like blocks away.
I can still give you a ride.
Okay.
I mean, I do have my car here. The walk was just a little too extensive for me. I can't even imagine how long that would take.
I always get a kick out of it when sometimes Google Maps will switch to walking for some reason, and I'll put in, like to Chicago or whatever, and it's like, it's going to take you a month to get there.
Yeah, maybe. With a light jog, I might be able to make it an X amount of time. Bye, Kim. Does anybody have paint questions or technique questions or anything like that? 'Cause all that crap I can answer.
Yeah. If you have questions, ask away.
For sure.
Keep looking at myself, but all I can see is purple and
I
yellow
know.
blobs.
I looked in my kit too to see if I brought a mirror, and of course, being the really professional makeup artist I am, I didn't have one.
Noah also made horns and wings for me.
I did. Horns I should actually get in place here quick.
Oh yeah.
The wings I just made out of, actually, you'll get a giggle out of this.
Yeah.
I'm all about recycling, so I had a face paint board from a convention, and I wasn't going to use it again, so
So now it's wings.
so now it's wings. Let's go.
Would we be able to make a quick mohawk out of that extra foam over there?
Maybe I could. I could definitely. I could prosate it to your head.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Glue shit to me, I don't care.
Let's glue some shit to your head. Well, let's get the horns in place first, then.
Yeah.
And then we'll glue shit to your head.
All right.
Cool.
Let's see. Tim, I think, has a paint question. I can't tell.
I do have a paint question. The spray paints, some of that must go up the nose, down the throat, etc. Is that safe? So, do you get some? Yes, a little bit, but all of it's non-toxic. Like, don't eat it by the spoonful. But like, if you inhale a little bit of it, like, it's gonna make you sneeze, but it's not gonna hurt you. No.
So what you're saying is I'm gonna have purple boogers.
Yes, that you will have. I've definitely had rainbow unicorn snot after painting. If you have people that are really nervous around paints, which you weren't at all like this whole time, so I just didn't really say anything.
Yeah, no, it was
I'll
fine.
usually walk them through breathing in and breathing out. I'll be like, okay, you know, breathe in, and I'll count to 5, and then I'll stop spraying and give them a second to breathe, because they will hold their breath
Right.
and sometimes knock themselves out.
Oh, that's not
and
good.
no, that's no good. But
I used to work in a printing factory and a printing press, so I'm used to aspirating and breathing ink and not that
Yeah,
stuff.
this-
Was probably a little more toxic than this stuff.
yeah, I mean, this is to go on your skin, and though again, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, you should like eat it by the spoonful. I would say that like it's really safe. Your skin is an organ, so anything that you're putting or is approved to be safe on your skin should also be
Safe in your body.
right enough that like if you breathe in a little bit, you won't have problems.
Look at my horns.
Is it feeling real now?
Yeah.
Feels more dragony. Oh, right here.
Quick Snapstagram.
Snapstagram it is.
Did you want to post a progress shot?
Sure.
I'll just tag you in it.
Now you can see the scales and some of the detail work.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Sweet. I don't know if this elastic is, if I'm going to be able to paint over this elastic.
Okay. I'm tagging you in so you can just read it.
Perfect.
There we go. Sweet. This is super cool. I'm super excited. This is so fun.
I love this crap.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally my cup of tea.
Have I asked you this? Do you play Magic the Gathering?
I do not.
Are you familiar with it?
I'm familiar with the artwork from it because
Okay.
that's what I was kind of obsessed with as a kid.
Mm. There's some cards, some artwork from there that I'd...
Oh, heck yeah, throw it at me, we'll do it.
All right.
Hands down, like I kept cards as a kid, but I didn't play, and I kept the cards just for the artwork.
For the art. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I love the old school art too. The new art on the new cards is really great, but there's some old school art that I just absolutely adore.
I'm playing D&D with a group right now,
Mm-hmm.
and absolutely adore the D&D books for all of their awesome artwork.
Yes.
When I was doing one of my last scholarship applications, it was a creature one, and I definitely went through and did a lot of studying of all the D&D creatures because they're so detailed, and the people that work on that artwork are just amazing.
The Monster Manual was always my favorite D&D book.
That was the one I probably spent the most time on.
Mm-hmm.
There's that like one-eyed thing that's on the cover right now, and I had to redraw that eye because it had so many cool colors in it, and I just like couldn't help myself.
That's awesome.
I'm working on to practice for school right now drawings of like different like real things each night. So I'm trying for people and expressions, and then I did flies, like close-ups, macro pictures of flies one night, and I did bats last night.
Oh yeah, I saw you post a picture of the bat in the comparison to your pup.
Yeah, they pretty much, my dog is a fruit bat. So I feel like we should just do this for a con one of these times.
Yeah, we should.
It wouldn't even be a, I feel like we're whipping this out pretty quick. We could do this in the morning, easy peasy.
Mm-hmm. And then do a panel shoot.
Yeah, heck yeah, why not? All without getting into some cons.
Oh, they're so fun. My booth was a little tight at Madison, but it worked out pretty well, I thought.
Some of the pictures you got there were super wicked.
I love the Mary Jane we got, and I super love the Melina we did.
I had a lot of fun with the Melina. Some of the people that came to your panel reposted pictures and tagged me in them too.
Awesome.
Which is cool. If you haven't seen them yet, I can show you after this.
Yeah.
He did some cool like Photoshop work to get them to like look like more two-dimensional, like the game, like pixelate them a little bit.
Oh, awesome.
Like
yeah,
in the
I definitely wanna see
background.
those.
Yeah. It was really creative. I have to remind myself to breathe. Glue some crap to your head.
All right, let's do it.
No allergies at all?
Not that I'm aware of.
I do have Prozade in here. I do not have a remover. Do you have like coconut oil or something of
Yeah,
that variety?
we've got coconut oil.
Okay. Because that is a really good like substitute remover if you don't have like the professional remover.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, I'm getting messages.
Oh yeah?
Don't message me on here, message me up there.
I'm gonna post that same shot to Facebook real quick. That detail work looks awesome.
Thanks. All thanks to my stencil. Should I tell them the name of my stencil?
Yes, yes, you should.
The name of this particular stencil is called Orgasmic. Now you know. And knowing's half the battle. Okay, so Prozade is a. Is anybody watching? I don't even know. Prozade is a pro adhesive.
I think so. Let's see what it says. I mean, Tim's still watching.
Cool. You can also
Six
use.
people are watching, so we got
cool
some people
beans.
hanging out. All right.
A lot of people use latex. Latex is totally usable. Prozade has a little bit better hold,
Okay.
and it's a little bit thinner. So if you're looking to like not have a lot of texture, like you can sometimes get with latex, it's a good alternative.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you hold that,
Okay.
and just yell at me when it turns clear. So one of the video I sent you the other day is from Lex, who I actually had referenced at the panel that we did.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
were like looking, that was her,
Mm-hmm.
and she actually also uses Graftobian paints and is also from the Midwest.
Oh, sweet.
Fun facts.
Awesome.
Yeah. Chicagoland area.
Yeah, I think sometimes the Midwest gets a bad rap. We've got a great community around here of people. Models, photographers, painters, creatives. There's so many.
Well, we've got Lex's, I mean, as far as painters go, if you're looking for painters from the Midwest, we have Lex, which is the big YouTuber. We also have Otto, who was on Skin Wars.
Yeah.
Dawn Marie was on Skin Wars the season before him. He's in the Green Bay area. She's out of the Madison area. Like,
I think she just friend requested me on Facebook recently.
I told her about you.
Oh, that probably is why she friend requested me.
I was talking about doing that Spider-Man thing in the future, maybe?
Oh, yes. Yes. Did you see Into the Spider-Verse?
I have not yet, and I really want to because everybody keeps talking about how good it is.
It's wonderful.
I just made the newbie mistake of sticking this to your head without letting it get tacky, but it's stained, so we're not going to complain.
Okay. No complaints. Look at my mohawk. I'm digging it.
I'm into it. Way too much fun with this.
I know.
This is all I want to do all day, every day. Tell your friends to subscribe so I can do this full time.
Yeah, subscribe, people.
Nope, that one's too flat. I gotta curve it for your head. Yep. I'm sad that I'm not gonna see you for 6 months.
I know. Like, I'm super excited for you, but also bummed.
So, you know, if you make your way out to LA for any reason whatsoever.
I mean, I'll be close. When are you leaving?
2 weeks.
Okay.
I'm gonna be there until the last week of June.
Okay. Because we're going out at the end of this month to Vegas to see Van Morrison.
Ooh.
Which is, Kim's wanted to see Van Morrison forever, basically. And that's in Vegas. I'm supposed to go to Vegas again in February for WPPI. I'm actually supposed to teach a class with my friend Pierre out there, but I still haven't gotten a contract.
Be like, oh, need a model. Here, drive this girl in.
Right.
I'm actually in school so much. I'm there.
I'm sure you'll probably be like crazy busy.
Yeah, I'm there Monday through Friday from 9 to 4 every day.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a full-time job.
That'll be intense.
Oh, it's so worth it. The 1 week that I did this last January was like the coolest thing I've ever done in my life.
I'm so excited.
Me too. I keep wanting all my friends to come out because they have a museum in the school.
Oh yeah?
And it's just this like little room, but it's got all these really cool pieces that are taken from movie sets that they have in there.
Yeah?
So there's like they made these cool mermaids that they like washed up on shore and like did as like a promo for Pirates of the Caribbean. Those are sitting in there, and they're like full silicone mermaids, so like heavy, and they look really real. They're really cool.
That's wild.
They've got faces from Eddie Murphy's The Nutty Professor. They have one of the original apes from Planet of the Apes.
Really? Oh, that had to be cool to see.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff in there, and then they kind of switch it out. I really liked the new Haunting in Connecticut.
I'm not familiar with that.
They had one of the like dead people's faces in there too from that movie.
Kim's probably familiar with it. My wife is a huge horror buff.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't mind horror, but it's like not my favorite thing, so I watch stuff with her, but...
Chris is the same way. I'm the horror geek, and he's like, oh, I'll watch it, but he's not like super into it like I am.
So, like, how into it? Do you watch, like, all the really bad B, C, and D movies, too?
I will if I come across them. I'm so a creature of habit when it comes to film, so unless somebody tells me about something specifically, I very much so, like, sit on Netflix and watch whatever.
Yeah. Because being at the library, she has, you know, access to all kinds of stuff, so she's constantly bringing home DVDs, and I look at them, and I'm like, what are you watching?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, I mean, you just know it's like, I mean, super low budget, super bad.
I've been on some low budget films. My very first one was called The Black Earth.
Oh yeah?
Yep. And that was my first like special effects makeup anything.
Okay.
And it got one review on I think Amazon,
Oh, yeah?
and it said, "Wow, the makeup was awful, the acting was awful, the directing was awful, the lines were awful, but they tried." That was the review. I was like, okay.
Hey, you know, I mean, you made a movie.
Yeah, it was.
That's pretty fucking awesome. If you
Yeah,
ask
it
me.
was my very first one. I drove all the way down to Birmingham, Alabama
Oh wow.
with my partner at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of his buddies was working on it, and we
That's
just.
really cool. Are you connected with any of the film people out in the Fox Valley area? There's a bunch of them out there.
I recently worked on Stone Carver, which was with Living Storm Productions. So that'll be coming out
Felt
soon.
something flop.
Okay.
Okay.
So name drop, go check that out.
I met a couple of directors a few years back when we were up in Eagle River at this little horror fest they did up there. Derek Carey, John Paddock, Dustin Mills, I think it is. Those are the three that I remember. They're all pretty cool.
Horror people are usually pretty chill.
Yeah.
Actually, the people I'm going to live with out in LA,
Mhm.
I met them because I got hired to work on one of his films. He's a director.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's how I met that couple.
Mhm.
They're really nice, and I'm pretty stoked for it. I'm actually really excited that they agreed to let me stay with them because I'm kind of like terrified of the city. No big deal.
Is that Hazmatique?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, how's it going? He was the DJ 2 years running now at Doki Dokan for the glow stick dance.
Oh, cool,
Oh, I
cool.
danced my fucking ass off. Like, no lie.
Dude, nobody parties like con people party.
Oh god, it's so fun. The first year, so Doki Dokan's a new con, and so what was last year? Last year was 2018. So 2017 was the first year, and he was the DJ, and I literally danced so hard I split my pants.
That's
I
awesome.
didn't even know until after the dance when somebody pointed it out to me. So I was dancing with my ass hanging out for I don't even know how long, but it was a total blast, and it was a blast again last year. He is awesome.
Paint.
You should check out his Mixcloud. Anybody who's watching, go to Hazmatique's Mixcloud. It's super lit.
That's awesome. There's something about walking into what feels like a rave and you see like cosplays and like
Yes.
freaking lightsabers.
Yes.
And the first con party I ever went to was Wizard World Chicago.
Okay.
And I walked in and there was the Drunken Avengers. They had made Avengers costumes for each person, but they were like all made out of like different types of beer cans and boxes.
So like PBR and crap.
Yeah, but like their whole outfit, like they had
God.
made like you know a Budweiser Iron Man, and I was like,
Oh, that's amazing.
there was a whole crew of them. I was like, and they had saved it just for the party, and it was like, that's dedication.
That's so cool.
That's you. You've got something else going on.
Yeah. Jonathan, hey, how's it going?
Hello.
What did Hazmatique say anyway?
How many
can't read
people
it.
have already said Spyro the Dragon?
Yeah. Not too many actually, and I kept giving hints that my name was the answer, but people weren't making the connection. Which I think is hilarious.
We're there now.
I'll stop. You're making me blush, man. I really hope I get to DJ
At Doki again.
Doki again. They better have you back at Doki again. If they don't, they're making a big mistake.
Riot!
Pretty much.
I'm the instigator. It's fine.
If you can, you should come to Doki. It's super fun.
When is it?
It's July.
July?
Yeah, it's July. I don't remember exactly when in July, but it's July.
We can talk. I wouldn't mind
Okay.
paneling again.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Let's get your shirt on because I'm
Okay.
gonna start cutting out these pieces.
So, what do you think about cutting off the collar?
I think we should leave it. I think it's cute.
Okay. Should we pop the collar?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab the shirt.
So this is, for anybody who doesn't know, this is like a craft foam, like the kind we used on his head. But it's got a sticky side. So when I made my Melina cosplay, I used this for a lot of my armor pieces because I can stick the fabric right to it, and then I fold the edges over and hot glue them down, which is really useful. It keeps everything nice and neat.
Alright, so this is my Spyro the Dragon purple shirt, which is a pretty good color match for the purple you brought.
Yeah, I think we did good.
Goodwill for the win on these two.
Woo! You mind if I get makeup on it?
No, not at all.
Cool.
I bought it just for this.
Sweet.
If it washes out, maybe I'll wear it again. If not, whatever.
It'll wash out.
Okay, then it's perfect. Either way, I don't care what you get on it.
You had a hard
button
time.
it, like all the way up?
Button. Yeah, button one more.
One more? Okay.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, should we pop it?
Sure. Try it out. No.
No? your eyes were like, whoa!
It was good, and then it wasn't.
Okay.
Let's see, we went about that wide with the first one.
And for those of you who are watching, what we're going to do is once this part is done and I'm all dragoned up, we're going to take a break and kill the stream here, and then I'll need to change the streaming setup, and then we'll stream the photo shoot over on my channel. And as I'm the subject, Noelle is going to be the chief button pusher for the shoot.
Glorified button pusher.
Chief button pusher. Wear your title proud.
I am no photographer, so bear with me, y'all.
What I'm thinking about doing, I'm not sure exactly how it'll work yet, but I'm thinking about trying to just take a few different shots with me. I'm going to look like a total dork, but that'll be the fun of it too.
Sounds fun.
On all fours, trying to be all, like
Okay.
Spyro the Dragon, and then I want to try to composite that into a background similar to what you always see with Spyro the Dragon, the kind of mountainy, green, lush, whatever background.
Yeah.
And then I'm not gonna try to Photoshop the rest of my body to look like a dragon, but I'll mess around with
Colors
or maybe just liquefying and pushing to to make me look a little bit more dragon-like in terms of just how I am. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll just totally play it up and make me look super dorky and super fun. So that's kind of the plan for the shoot itself. But we're also going to just do a few cool headshots with some fun lighting to get some detail of this too for you.
Okay. I'm here for the kicks.
Oh,
so.
I know, but still, I want to get some headshots of it regardless, just
For
because I
sure.
think it's going to be super fun.
Yeah, either way, I'm good. I'm here to hang out, get my last taste of Wisconsin before it's gone.
Right. Jace, I haven't heard much from Doki either. I'm still waiting to hear from them on. I had an idea for setting up a whole room just for taking cosplay photos. I was talking with Austin and Rebecca about it, but I've pinged them a couple of times to try to follow up, and I haven't heard anything. So I'm not sure what they've got going on for planning, but I also got to submit my panels, which hopefully I haven't missed the cutoff. I'll feel bad if I did.
Not to brag about myself, but how genius was it?
No, it's genius. It's awesome.
It worked out so
Right.
well.
Instant dragon.
Woo!
Instant scales. And is that just at whatever, not Home Depot,
just-
Michael's or whatever?
We only have Walmart in my small town,
Oh, really?
so yeah.
Okay.
You want to go to Michael's or Joann's? It's 30 minutes away.
Oh, God.
Just Walmart. We used to have a Kmart, but it tanked, and Walmart put it out of business.
Wow, the color really does match up nicely. You sounded just
like Yoda for a second. To you.
That's funny. cleavage allowed, Jonathan
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, no cleavage for you.
Oh, I think we can manage that. Y'all don't want to see my hairy ass cleavage anyway.
Mine either. It was more the black t-shirt line that I was trying to get rid of than anything, Jonathan.
I don't even have a Walmart near here. Nothing.
Around for 30
For
minutes.
30 minutes. Ouch,
Yeah.
that stinks.
Yeah. Welcome to the 30-minute club,
Right.
where everything takes planning.
We do have a Walmart here in Wisconsin Rapids, but I don't like shopping at Walmart very much, so I almost never go there. I did go last night looking for a purple shirt, but they didn't have anything.
I don't really blame you. It's just, you know, what I have accessible.
Right. When that's the only choice you have, then that's where you go. I get it. And I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Walmart's business practices, but the reason I stopped going to Walmart like ages and ages ago wasn't even because they're kind of a terrible company, even though all companies are kind of terrible anyway. But it was because like it literally sucked shopping at Walmart. I hated it.
I worked
I
there
could never find anything.
5 years.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't sound like any
Well,
fun at all.
4.5, but yeah, you don't have to tell me about their bad business practices.
Been there, done that.
This is another one of those Alex Hansen. He was in partnership with Chameleon. These are discontinued, so if you try
Really?
to go find them, they don't exist anymore.
That paint smells good.
This one is from ProAir. It is actually blacklight activated paint.
Ooh,
So if you step under a blacklight, these parts of you will glow now.
sweet.
And yeah, ProAir smells like apples. It's really nice.
Yeah, that's it. I like it.
I wish everybody would scent their stuff so I could be as spoiled all the time.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think where. The only place I could go for black light would be a strip club in town.
You have a strip club?
We have 2 strip clubs.
Ooh!
We used to have 3, but one of them closed down.
Yeah, since the birth of the internet, they have not been doing as
Yeah.
good.
That's the fair point.
My first bartending job was a gents club,
Okay.
so I'm very, very familiar.
Yeah, the third one that we had opened in the neighboring. It's actually the town. I think it's town of Grand Rapids.
Okay.
And when they opened, they had kind of like, I don't want to say snuck in because it was all up and legal and everything. And they had all the permits and all of the stuff. But the town had such a knee-jerk reaction against it. They literally changed their ordinances to prevent anything like that ever happening again. And I think the town government was also pretty shitty to the owners of the club, which probably didn't help them because it didn't last a super long time. I think it was there for maybe 4 or 5 years and then they shut down.
Yeah, towns in general can be pretty crap.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
And I am, people love to clutch their pearls. And I'm, once again, a bit of an instigator. So I actually found my pole studio that I was dancing at, not strip club, pole studio, just a dance studio, because the local church was fighting it and it showed up in the newspaper. I was like, oh, well, I'll sign up for that.
A church group was fighting a pole dancing studio.
Yeah, they said
Oh
that
my
we were
God.
all, and if you're listening, I have thoughts for you. It was in Beaver Dam.
Oh, Beaver Dam. I used to stomp around there.
Yeah, this asshole of a priest, I don't care what you say, you hate on, you're an asshole, started stamping on this woman's small business because it was promoting drugs and sex trafficking, but like she literally helped with events that helped raise money against sex trafficking.
Right.
So pole dancing was one of the most confident boosting best workouts I've ever had, and the studio is no longer there, and I'm so sad because of it.
You've got to have a mad core for some of the stuff you guys do on those poles. It's
Yes,
amazing.
and I really want to help end the stigma with pole dancing and that, because I think it's such a cool art form. So underappreciated.
It is. I've seen some amazing stuff on YouTube that just blows my mind. Hey, Peter's here. How's it going?
So there's talk about it being in the next round of Olympics. That it's going to be approved for an Olympic
I'd
sport.
actually watch the Olympics then.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I never watched the Olympics.
I only
but
ever
I'd
watched
watch that.
figure skating.
Yeah.
I like the performing arts, you know.
Yeah. Last time this is A, dates me, and B, sounds terrible, but the last time I watched figure skating was when Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan were in.
I don't even know anybody's names. I just like show up just for figure skating and then I leave. It's because I watched it with my grandma when I was little. That's,
Okay.
I think, the only reason I really keep up with it even now, is it's like nostalgic.
Nancy Kerrigan was like the quote-unquote darling, and
Okay.
Tonya Harding, she's a real scrapper of a skater. Like, literally came from just about nothing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but things went unfortunately sideways for her.
She the one that got her knee busted?
She's the one that was involved in knee busting.
Oh,
See,
she busted someone's
Kerrigan,
knee.
Yeah, it's kind of a shit show based on the movie that they made about it, but I don't know how accurate the movie is, so, I don't want to proclaim to know what happened, but what the movie put forth is that people she was acquainted with, one of which I think was her on and off again boyfriend,
Okay.
did the kneecapping without her knowledge or consent, but that ruined her skating career.
Well, yeah, I can understand that. That's crappy.
Yeah.
I mean, competition is competition. That's not competition.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I should have
It's
packed
mafia-style competition.
eyeshadow. Yeah, no, not a fan.
Me either.
I'm all about healthy competition. I'm even about a healthy level of petty, but like, there's lines that shouldn't be crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Close. It's amazing what people get caught up in, but then again, we have the Kardashians on television, so
Yeah.
it is what it is. Done. Your dragon. I'm gonna let that thing a little bit pop open. There you go. Bam!
I'm a dragon?
You're a dragon.
I'm a dragon. I'm a dragon, people.
You can go get up in that camera's biz snatch.
Check me out. All right, so we're gonna kill this stream. I don't know how long it'll take us to. Oh, wings! We got a wing me. Duct tape.
Hot pink duct tape, nonetheless.
Oh, yeah. I still have. I don't wear it as much anymore, but my hot pink knit cap.
Heck yeah. It's the senpai hat now, right?
What's that?
It's a senpai hat now.
Yeah, the senpai hat's right behind you on the shelf.
I know.
Meg, I can't see without my glasses.
Oh, Kelsey. She said Magnus is totally into it. That's her son.
Ah, cool. That's awesome. Jonathan says something too. Something.
Hot pink. That's hot.
That's
You're out of focus now. Here, I can
Oh,
get him
yeah.
back in focus.
There we go. Now we're back in focus. Yeah, so we'll finish this up here and then take a short break so I can reconfigure the streaming stuff. And then pop it back up on mine for the photo shoot itself.
Magnus is only, oh man, he's under a year. I want to say he's like,
Oh yeah?
maybe like 6 months.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a cute little baby. He's a smiley guy too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Makes me want to play the video game again.
Do it. Not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored. I'm a dragon.
You are a dragon.
Okay, anything else we gotta do?
No, that's it.
Okay.
You're all set.
All right, we're going to kill the stream. Make sure if you haven't already subscribed to Noelle's channel. The button should be right below wherever you're watching. And I will, my channel is, most of you know my channel, but if you don't know my channel and you want to catch the shoot, it is, the easiest way to find me is Self-Help Photographer. Just search for that on YouTube and you'll find me. And I'll pop the link into the chat. So if you want to hop over there, I'm thinking like 15 to 20-ish minutes to just reconfigure the streaming setup because I got to get rid of this camera here and blah, blah, blah. So that's what we're going to do. Thank you so much for joining us here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Again, you got to say that one more time. Check us out on Instagram if you want. And we will see you over on my channel in about 20 minutes or so once I find the button to stop everything. Okay, bye everybody. See you in a bit.